Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube tutorial video, and today we'll be discussing about what is robots.txt file and what is the usage of robots.txt file, why should we create it, and how can we submit it to Google Webmaster or the search engines. Before we proceed any further to the tutorial, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, comment on the video below, and like the video so I can create more videos for you guys and improve further. Now let's take a look at the robots.txt file in websenspro.com. So we will just navigate to robots.txt, and here's the sample of the basic robots.txt file, where you can add the sitemap URL after sitemap, and you can define all of the static means that all of the users, that's all of the users, disallow this URL, disallow this path in this domain, and allow this path in the domain. If we need to disallow any specific page, we can just mention it in the robots.txt file, and Google crawlers or any search engine crawlers will not index that specific page. So let's try doing that. There are multiple ways we can edit our robots.txt file. One way is to go to the cPanel file manager and edit your robots.txt file, and another way is to do it via WordPress. I'm currently using Yoast SEO for my WordPress website here, and we can also go to Yoast SEO admin section and we can edit our robots.txt file. Let me teach you guys in both how we can do it. So let's go to the back end of my website. I've already opened the file manager, so I'm gonna go to the robots.txt file in my file manager, and I will log in to the WordPress backend so I can teach you guys Yoast SEO as well. So that's the robots.txt file in the file manager. You need to go to the root folder of your domain name in the cPanel file manager, and from there you can edit the robots.txt file. And this is the file which tells search engine what to index in the website and what not to index in the website. So here's our robots.txt file. So if I just add another rule that do not allow test, so crawlers of the search engines will not index websenspro.com/test. That's how the robots.txt works. So I'm gonna hit the save changes, and when I navigate back to the robots.txt file, should be updated. So here you see that my robots.txt file is updated, and it's now showing disallow test, which means that crawlers are not allowed to index this specific URL. Okay, now let's try doing that with Yoast SEO. So I'm gonna go to the dashboard, and let's move it here. So here's the Yoast SEO section, and I'm gonna go to tools. Here's our Yoast SEO tool section, where we will click on file editor, and once you do that, you will see the option to edit the robots.txt file. If you haven't already created the robots.txt file, you will see an option to create a robots.txt file. As I have already created the robots.txt file, I can edit the robots.txt file using Yoast SEO tool. So for example, just add new disallow and a specific URL, so crawlers will know that this specific URL needs not to be indexed by the search engines. We can also add meta Noindex to tell the search engine that do not index this specific URL with this process. So if you see my screen, you can see the Google documentation where you can add this meta for all of the search engine not to index this page wherever the meta name robots Noindex is existed. So if we add it, that page will not be indexed by the crawlers. If you just want the Google not to crawl your page, you can just add this meta. Meta name is equal to Googlebot content Noindex. That way your page not be indexed. We can also do it with Yoast SEO tool, and let me teach you guys how to. So this is a test page, and when you scroll down to Yoast SEO section here, you need to click on advanced, as I've already clicked here, and currently it's by default yes, so it means that Yoast SEO is telling the Google that index the page. But if we click here no, the Google will not index the page, and Yoast SEO will automatically add the meta name Noindex, so Google will know that this page needs not to be indexed. If you want your whole site to be not to index by the Google, you can just add disallow and the slash like this. So if you add code like this in your robots.txt file, your whole site will not be indexed. Will not be indexed means that if it's already indexed, Google will not remove it. But if you have recently launched a website and you do not want the website to be indexed, you can simply add this code to make Google understand, or to make search engine understand, that please do not index the website. But if it's already indexed, you'll have to send the removal request through Google Search Console to remove those pages. Once you have finished editing the robots.txt file, you can test it from robots.txt tester tool. So here you can find, so here's the tool, robots testing tool, Google Webmaster. You just have to click on that and select the property, meaning your domain name, and here's the one. And when you do that, you will see that that's how Google is reading your robots.txt file. In some cases, when you added the robots.txt file, it's not being indexed by the Google, so you will have to give this manual request to test your site, to test your robots.txt file. And in my case, I haven't done any changes. Actually, I have added a disallowed test. So let's try how the Google tested. That's where we can test our live robots.txt file, and here we have added a test, and currently Google is not showing the last rule which we added, meaning that Google currently haven't indexed our latest robots.txt file, as it says the latest version seen on 16th March, and today is 20th March. So Google normally takes 24 to 48 hours to update the robots.txt file which we have edited. So that was the basic tutorial or beginner's tutorial for search engine optimization, specifically for robots.txt. Let me know if you like the tutorial and if you want me to create more videos for you guys. Till then, have a great day.